I'm Dr. Lauer. I'm going to run through what you're going to need to be able to do tomorrow when you begin. I recommend using a Chrome browser. It works better for WebAssign and for Canvas. I'm going to show you how to access your toolbar here. So if I go into, over here there's a little up arrow, go to the bookmarks, I'm going to say show bookmarks bar, and it's going to let me see this bookmarks bar here, which has my courses on it. I actually want to go to MyGate to get started here so that you can see the different links you have available. And I made this link to MyGate by dragging this down, take and drag it down. It'll make a link like this. I already have one, so if I right click I can delete it or edit it. I could edit it, change it. I usually make the name of it a little bit shorter here, but I actually want to delete this one because I don't need it. So you can delete them. They're not going to stay there forever. I did put my courses for this fall in here, so I already have those links available. I recommend highly that you do that. We're going to go into Canvas, and I'm going to show you a few things in Canvas. Note here the change of major is here also. There are all kinds of other kinds of links available, so you want to make sure that you're familiar with the MyGate links here. But you can always go to MyGate to see where you need to be. I'm going to go into Canvas, and this should take me, well actually I was in student view, so I'm going to leave the student view. It should take me to my dashboard. You may have to sign in first. Remember, it's your username and password for anything WinGate. It's showing me a to-do list over here, so I get an idea of what's available and what's needed in my courses. I'm going to be going through both the Applied Calculus and the Math 120 course here. So some of you are in 117 or some of you are in 120. I'm going to go into 117 to show you how this works. They pretty much look the same. I have a home page here. I'm going to set my home page to begin with for the first week, and then I'll put it on modules because it's just a little bit easier to see on modules. Here I will change this to the student view so that you can see what you would see when you come in here. So there aren't quite as many links to look at, and you can see on my important information here. Office hours are important. There's a Zoom link for office hours. For each of the class times there'll be an individual Zoom link that's different from this one. So this is a welcome to calculus. First assignment, you're going to introduce yourself. That's the first assignment. Notice that it's over here too. Introduce yourself. It's making a little video so that you can become familiar with the other people in the class. I already have a video in here. There's mine. You can record one, and you have to actually. It's a grade to record one, so make sure you record one. I'll be putting group work together, so it'll be a good idea for you to start getting familiar with people in the class so that you can more easily give me an idea who you'd like to be in your group. I'm going to leave the student view now so that we can take a look at some of the other assignments that will be due. So if I go to the notes and video links, there's not a lot in here right this minute because I'm working on these, but the PowerPoint links for the course are there, so you can get started reading through the PowerPoints and understand what's going to be available for what's going to be necessary for the first few assignments here. If you hit one of these PowerPoint links, it takes you to a Google Doc page, and you just run through the PowerPoint. You could download it. You have the opportunity to download it. Going back to the notes and video links for the Test 1 assignments, there's a link for a calculator emulator that you can use. If you download these 3 files, you want to put them in the same place and just run through the instructions for how to get this emulator working. When you have this on your computer, it will look like this. And you'll be able to change the background, whatever you want to on here. The TI Color ROM and the wabbitemu.exe files have to be in the same location in order to make this work. You can double click on the executable file and it'll work just fine. As we go through the course, I'll upload videos to YouTube, and there'll be a link here. This one says coming soon. I'll be working on this one in a few minutes after I finish this. So you'll be able to click this link and go to the first link with the video notes on YouTube. I'm going to go back to the modules, and I'm going to show you how the WebAssign assignments will work. So all these assignments from getting started on down for the rest of the assignments, except for the test, will be on WebAssign. If you touch one of these links, it will take you to a page that looks like this, and then you'll hit the load getting started with WebAssign. So when you touch that link, mine will take me to the instructor version for WebAssign, but it should take you to a page that you're going to have to actually link the account to WebAssign. So you only have to link one time. Once you've got Canvas linked to WebAssign, it should open up when you hit one of those links, something that looks like this. And I'm going to take you through briefly, just a little bit, what this is going to look like. So on the first question here, it's asking me to evaluate this expression 81 to the negative 5/4. And in order to do that, I know it's a negative power, so that means it's going to end up with a fraction. So I'll pick the fraction over here. And then I'll have to put in what this to the 5/4 is. Well, the 4th root of 81 is 3. Raised to the 5th would give me 81 times 3 is 243. So we'd have 1 divided by 243. Now we can also do this on our calculator. First I'll need to turn this on. If I put 81 raised to the, and I have a TI-84 that has the pretty print on. The classic print, you'd have to put some parentheses in here, but I can just put negative 5 divided by 4, and I'll get this answer. The decimal answer will not be acceptable on this page, so make sure you're not putting decimals where they're expecting a fraction. But you can do math, enter, and you'll have 1 over 243, which is exactly the same answer that I had. So this was relevant information for Math 117 and Math 120 this fall. I'm really looking forward to getting to know you this fall, so please let me know if you need me for anything. Just contact me through email. See you soon.